His car was shitty. It had a donut on it, and it had a bicycle mirror as one of the side mirrors.
That is pretty shitty.
And he got it to work one day, and then he left, and it wouldn't start. And he just, like, lived in the parking lot of work for...
Oh, so he had a house.
Yeah, so he just lived in his car, and he told the boss, he was like, hey, like, you know, I'm gonna be out there in my car when I'm not here. So if you ever need me to come in, I'll, like, come in and work a couple extra hours.
That's awesome.
Just come knock on the window. I'm right there.
That guy sounds very cool.
And then he convinced them that if they bought him a car, a $2,000 car, he would work for free until he paid it off.
Whoa.
So they bought him the car.
Your work?
Immediately gone.
Really? When did this happen?
This was probably like 3 years ago. And that car sat there for almost 2 years it just got towed recently. Somebody did a bunch of graffiti on it and then it immediately got towed.
Wow.
Which is, I don't know why that's what it took.
Well, graffiti's unseemly.
I guess, I don't know.
Everybody
It was
loves
pretty
cars.
unseemly to have his car that was full of pizza boxes and had rats running around in it, and all the windows busted out.
So you're describing a lively vehicle. Describing a vehicle full of life.
No, like...
Probably literally full of...
We used to just, like, meet, like, a few people that worked there, and then some people that worked at the bar across the street used to just go beat the shit out of that car. Like, whenever we had, like...
Would you at least have little Street Fighter battles to set it up?
Like, we would just... Like, after, like, a bad shift, we would just, like, take a bat and just beat up a new part of the car.
Didn't people ever, like, call?
No.
That's insane. Y'all should be arrested.
And yeah, it just took some spray paint for somebody to finally fucking tow it. Man.
Spray paint everyone's car.
Get everybody towed. Fuck this town.
I'm trying to get everybody towed.
Man, fuck this
I'll be
town.
the only person with a car.
And I'm gonna make so much money. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
I'll be zipping around.
I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna be the only one with a car. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
I'll be a millionaire.
Unless I'm the only one with a car, I'll be a millionaire.
Yeah. These people will be like, can I have a ride? And I'll be like, $500,000. It's $500,000.
If you don't like it, you can...
One way.
If you don't like it, you can suck it. Who else you gonna get a ride from?
Ass pass or $500,000 grass. Whatever, $500,000, man.
I'm the only one with a car.
Dude, you'd have to help so many people move.
This isn't the Twilight Zone, baby. This is the Sunrise Zone. I'm a millionaire. I'm the only one with the car.
Is your car an Audi? Because it is Audi, man. I'm the only one with the car.
I got them all
I'm the only one with
towed.
the car.
I got them all
I'm just
towed.
driving next to people telling them this out the window. I got them towed.
It's me. I got your car
It's
towed.
me. I got everyone's car towed.
I'm a millionaire.
I got so much money now. Cause the tow...
I won.
Because you get the money from when you get the car towed. You get the...
I'm making commission on all this shit.
I got it all. The city's gonna pay me so much.
Huh?
I'm unstoppable.
What are you gonna do when I'm the president? I'm a millionaire.
We have just found out that a man has gotten all of the cars except his towed. And in his interview,
We'd like to give him $1 million.
we'd like to give him $1 million.
MSNBC would like to give this man $1 million. Because that's really cool.
We now go live to Kentucky's governor at his head office of planning to close restaurants.
This guy seems cool. I agree.
Cool. I'm glad. I would like to double it.
We're gonna give him $2 million. And every bar and restaurant is shut down forever.
Also, he gets to beat up any of your cars.
Also,
with a bat.
Also, we're giving him a baseball bat and full immunity.
He can beat up any of the cars whenever he wants.
If you're out driving,
I'll even tell you where your car is, but it's so far away, and I'm not driving you, so you're never gonna get there.
How are you gonna get to it? He's got the only car.
If you start walking, I'm gonna drive past you. I'm gonna beat it up even harder. You're never getting your car back. Because I graffitied it and got it towed for money from the city.
I'm $1 million.
I'm changing everyone's license plates too. I'm gonna take them all off and put them on the walls of my garage. People are gonna think I'm really, like, I lived all over and I'm cool.
People are gonna think I've lived in so many different counties.
It's gonna distract everyone from the fact that my tools aren't real. I just have picture friends.
It's a play school tool.
In fact, all the license plates keep falling because the nails I have are for children.
They're plastic. They're not designed to go through wood.
Man. But hey, once I get that government check, that $2 million.
Hey, maybe once you guys get your stimulus, you can pay to get your cars out of the lot.
Don't worry, I'll give you all a job in my restaurant. I'm opening a new restaurant.
It's Golden Corral, but it's in everybody's house.
I'm opening a new restaurant. It's just all the restaurants that the governor closed. So that I would be allowed to open my restaurants with his $2 million. The governor and I present Buns.
Buns 2.0.
Come by the governor's Royals Hot Chicken, and with me also.
Buns and Faux Shop.
Drive-through only.
We throw pho at you.
You must have a car to come through the drive-thru. No exceptions.
We ladle pho into your lap and laugh.
We don't give you a spoon either. You ever see that episode of Kitchen Nightmares where he, a restaurant night? What's it called? Gordon Ramsay's thing?
Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares. He goes to an Italian restaurant that has a drive-thru.
Yeah.
And they give him a soup with no spoon in the drive-thru.
Yeah. It's always great because whenever it's something simple like that, everybody's trying to blame somebody else. And it's like, listen, everybody fucked up. There's no reason. Every single person along the line should have been like, is there a spoon in the bag? The person who put the soup in the bag should have been like, make sure you put a spoon in this bag. It's for Gordon Ramsay.
You think like him and Anthony Bourdain were hanging out at like a food Grammys?
At a food
festival? At St. Louis Rib
Did
Fest.
they ever go to a food truck?
They're hanging out. Driving a food truck around town. Smashing into all these graffiti up cars.
It's just me and Gordon Ramsay and his food truck.
And Anthony Bourdain too. He's when he's still alive. No, you think they've ever been chatting? Anthony Bourdain's like, yeah.
Man, we should start a restaurant.
It'll be like a bar, but then we'll have like appetizers.
It's like two comics talking, and they're like, man, we should do a podcast.
We should start a restaurant.
They're like, oh man, we should start a restaurant together.
What if it was nachos, smooth salad? The croutons and the chips, man. We're flipping it.
Dude, we're on the same page. This is a great energy. You ever thought about starting a restaurant together?
Start a restaurant. You're just both really happy. No one's yelling at anybody.
It's just us.
It's just
and we're
us.
both really good.
We're great in the kitchen. There's no way this will fail. Donald Trump, we'd like to go on Celebrity Apprentice. How's it doing?
Donald Trump, we'd like to go on Shark Tank. I know you're not affiliated, but you're president now. Can you make it happen?
We're gonna open a restaurant. Pass.
Just Gordon Ramsay and Anthony Bourdain with their arms around each other, like, we're gonna open a restaurant.
We're gonna open a restaurant.
Anybody want to give us some money?
2 beloved American chefs.
Or Cuban passes. Pass. I got basketballs to buy. I got all my money tied up in basketballs.
No, Anthony Bourdain, so then he's like, one time I had to eat a live squid in the middle of the jungle. And then Gordon
You had to eat a
Ramsay's just
live
like,
squid in the middle of the jungle?
whatever. you get it. A perilous endeavor just to eat food. And then Gordon Ramsay's like, one time they gave me a soup in my car without a spoon.
No spoon!
I didn't have to leave my car though.
What was I gonna do? Drink a liquid?
What was I gonna do? Drink the broth and then just sort of dump the noodles into my mouth and chew them?
Yes.
What was I gonna do? Use one of my portable spoons? I'm always scared with me.
Use one of my many Swiss Army knife spoons.
There's this one where someone in the restaurant like roasts lettuce. Like do something weird.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You know? And Gordon Ramsay's like, this is not a thing. I don't know where you got this idea, but this is not a thing. I googled it, that's a thing.
There's a couple things that he like there's a few episodes where he eats sushi, and every time
You don't put cheese on chili.
Yeah. Every time he's like, oh, fried sushi, or he's like, oh, cream cheese and sushi. I'm like, yeah, that's just kind of how we do sushi in America.
Yeah.
Like, we fry shit and we add cheese to stuff. Like, that's just American sushi.
You ever had sushi with cheese on it?
It's gross.
There's place in India that does that. I'm like, what the fuck are you like thinking?
It's not. Yeah, we had a roll like that for a while. It was really gross. I don't even really like cream unless it's fried. I'm not a big fan of cream cheese, but mostly because you probably never eat sushi.
I eat a little bit. I feel like I wish places did like half the amount of cream cheese.
Exactly, because it's always a giant block.
Yeah,
of
it's like
cream
a lot of
cheese.
cream cheese.
So that's why I
prefer avocado to cream cheese.
Yeah, it's kind of the same texture too. But yeah, so like I always just tell them like, hey, like I want the sliver of cream cheese.
Yeah.
Like,
I just say, give me a cucumber roll and chocolate milk.
I say, give me what you got.
I say, give me cucumber roll, chocolate milk.
Hard-boiled egg.
A little handful of edamame.
Hard-boiled egg.
Hard-boiled egg. What is this on the order? It says 1 egg? Well, that's for like, we can add it to fried rice if you'd like. Or you got like, we can do it whatever you'd like. I'll take hard-boiled.
I still can't believe that's happened twice.
Yeah, man.
It's twice been like, oh, side egg? Can I get a hard-boiled egg?
Dude.
Why would you ask for that?
How did they eat it? Do they just eat it?
Yeah, they would just eat it. Like every time I would.
They don't like mix it in with anything or like.
Well, every time I
bite of egg, bite of rice, bite of pie thai.
Well,
I don't know why
I
there's
was
so many
like,
carbs.
I would peel the egg for them, and then I would just put it in a bowl with like salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And I would hand it to them, and every time they would just kind of look at me, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. Like both times they looked at me like, this is it? I'm like, it's a hard-boiled egg, man. Like,
it's a side of egg.
I really don't know what you want me to like
it's
do.
Add egg.
Like, what am I?
Is it under sides?
Yeah, it said side egg.
Why is it under sides?
Because it's for adding egg. It's $1 to add egg to dishes that don't have egg.
Yeah, I know, but
that
shouldn't be under sides.
Well, it's under like a list like
add-ons.
Like beef. Beef is 4 or beef is 2. Shrimp is 4.
But similarly, if that guy would just ordered beef and you brought him a little bowl of beef,
I mean, I could have done that too.
wouldn't he have been like, what?
Yeah.
You just gotta work on your presentation, man.
I mean,
You gotta cut the egg in half, leave it both sides up, serve it to him on a flat, like, tea, let's say maybe a tea.
Well, the first guy who ordered it, his friend was like, they don't have that. And he went, no, they have them ready, right? And he looked at me, he's like, no, they have them ready. And he looked at me, he's like, right? And I was like, I mean, we don't. But I could boil you an egg, like, if you really want. I don't know why he thought, like...
This is the thing. Thai egg.
Classic Thai boiled egg.
A Thai egg.
And then the other one was just an old guy who was just like, oh, I'll take a boiled egg too.
Yeah. He just misses the diner.
Yeah, he just wants to be in a diner and his wife wants him at an exotic restaurant.
His wife's like, honey, I love sushi. Yeah, can I have just cream cheese in the roll?
It's like,
I don't want it fried. I only go authentic.
yeah, can I actually just have a bagel?